I'm gonna make sure that my team backs off because I want my Shine Breaker moment. I want to end the game my way. So here we go. So I'm just gonna pretend that I'm grouping here, and then I'm just gonna walk over here. So I'm gonna push this, and then you know, while everybody's focused here, like that, I'm just gonna end the game. And then I'm just gonna kick some ass with the double shield. Yeah, Fimbulwinter, baby. Oh, chomp. GG. Welcome back to another Shine Breaker video. Today we're going to be talking about another Shine Breaker playstyle called the FIMBUL Breaker. Now this is one of my favorite team fight kind of Shine Breaker playstyle. And this one, I have a feeling that everybody's going to like because everyone just loves the team fight, right? Except for me. But anyway, this playstyle is the best team fight Shine Breaker playstyle that you can enjoy. And I'm going to explain why. Now, I've already talked about the Storm Breaker, the Rift Breaker, the Colossal Breaker, and the God Breaker. Now, I have another team fight playstyle very similar to the Colossal Breaker. The Colossal Breaker with Heart Steel Mythic item, you want to team up and get the stacks. You want to get those health stacked on that item, and it deals damage per target, right? So this playstyle is like the Stormbreaker, except for you're not going any AP. Alright? The main focus with this playstyle, I gotta watch out here. Got Kane coming in here early on, I don't know what's up with that. But whatever, it's all good. We're in the safe zone here. So anyway, the FIMBUL Breaker is pretty much all about mana and ability height. So what we're doing here with the runes, we're running the same runes: Grasp, Demolish, Second Wind, Overgrowth. So what we're doing here with the FIMBUL Breaker playstyle is we have the Mana Flow Band, which is going to give you 250 mana. Okay, and then we got Transcendence. You got the ability height, level 5, level 8, so you get about 10 by that time, and then level 11 on champion takedowns, reduce the remaining cooldown of basic abilities by 20%. Okay, so what that means is you're going to be spamming your W quite often. Alright, so it's like an ability haste on hit build. Looks like J4 wants to make a play here. That's alright, that's fine. This is going to allow me to kind of like farm and get ahead in levels. We're already level 4. So basically, we're going to be focusing on getting our Mythic and Fimbulwinter. That's the focus. So before the J4 again. Alright, so before the Fimbulwinter is basically we need to get the tier early on. The mana tier. So we're gonna get Sheen, mana tier, Kindle Gem, build into Iceborne first, and then Fimbulwinter. Not Fimbulwinter, it's gonna be Winter's Approach first, and then it's gonna upgrade once you stack the tier to 360 mana, or whatever. You stack that, and once you get 360, it's going to transform into Fimbulwinter. And once you have Fimbulwinter, basically when Volibear lands his CC abilities, like his Q stun, his E slow, his ult slows, and it pretty much works off of Iceborne slow with the W as well. So when you're spamming your W with all this ability haste that you have, you just get another shield on top of your E shield, and you just got a lot more durability. And it's going to allow you to go into team fights and just constantly spam. The slow from Iceborne is going to allow you to run laps around enemies, especially with Ghost here. You're just going to run laps around them, applying CC, and just kind of kiting in between and using your W spam. Alright, so this is like the perfect balance of on hit and ability haste. So not too much ability haste. You only need just enough. So Transcendence is going to give you enough. Mythic, Fimbulwinter is enough. And then in the late game, after the Shrine Breaker items, we're going to get Frozen Heart, which is a lot of ability haste. And mana as well. So let's talk about the mana. The reason why we're going this is because this is going to give Winter's Approach the mana it needs to give you health. So the more mana you have, the more health you're going to get from Winter's Approach into Fimbulwinter. So you're going to get a shit ton of health, which is really good for Titanic. The more health you have, the more damage you're going to deal with Titanic. So when you're spamming with the W with Titanic, you're not just spamming it on a single target. You're dealing AoE shockwave damage with your W to nearby enemies as well. So that's why it works so well. And there's no attack speed needed. We do have attack speed in here. In fact, you can actually go ability haste if you wanted to in here. But I just like the extra attack speed. But generally this playstyle doesn't require it because you're so tanky and you got a double shield. So yeah, so you definitely want to group up, or you can, pressure and then split because you're so tanky. You have a lot of health. Double shield to, block some damage from the tower shots. Looks like J4 is here again to make a play. So we get a lot of health from Overgrowth. Our rune stats as well. Looks like I'm going to have to go in here and help. So I'm going to pop my ghost and... Okay, he made it out. Whatever. I was kind of hoping to fight, but that's alright. Better safe than sorry. I got some action going on here. Okay. Alright. Huh. We're gonna pick this up. Go back to farming. So the reason why, unlike my other playstyles, I normally go Mythic into Shrine Breaker item. This one is going Mythic into Fimbulwinter, hence why we're calling it the Fimbul Breaker. Then into Shrine Breaker item. Fimbulwinter, Winter's Approach is actually very cheap. It's a very cheap item to buy. And, it has Kindle Gem in it, which Iceborne has as well, so it's kind of easy to build both of the items early. And they complement each other very well, because the CC, you get the extra shield, and the more health you have, Iceborne scales well with health, and also Iceborne per legendary item grants health as well. And, having two items and then going into Titanic, plus the iron pot that you drink that gains health, that's a shit ton of health being applied to Titanic, on top of the health that you get from Stormbringer. It's, that's a huge power spike by then. So we gotta be careful with Olaf here. When he throws that axe at you, you gotta be extremely careful. So if he goes in, you wanna cast your E and get your W ready. And kite. You don't wanna, fight him too much because he can get quite a bit of attack speed, and if he casts his ult, he becomes unstoppable, and you know, he does a lot more damage. So you gotta, you know, play smart. He's almost like, not like Garen, but the way he goes in on you is kind of like Garen. So Garen likes to come in and blind you, and you can't use your abilities, right? So you basically have to cast your E before Garen, you know, cues you, and then you can fight. It's kind of the same way with Olaf. So when he throws that at you, you get hit by it, be ready to put your E down as soon as he approaches you, okay? If you don't get hit by it, you can go in for a trade if you want to. Okay, so we're crushing that in there, and they're gonna focus on getting the dragon. So Olaf is just poking me down low. He's being smart. He's running out of my E. And he got Hearthbound Axe, so it's going to be very difficult to try to, you know, lock him down. So we're just going to chill and farm.
Shut down.
No dragon yet. So I love playing this skin with the Fimbulwinter skin. The Fimbulwinter playstyle. Because you can see the spikes on the back. It's basically the same as the items. I call it the Fimbulwinter skin, even though it's called the Wound Guard skin. It's basically like a winter build kind of play style. Or you call it the blue build. Alright, so we're like level 10, so almost at a level 11. Where we can get champion takedown, reduce the remaining cooldown of basic abilities by 20%. That's going to come in handy for team fights, but right now we're trying to focus on getting the tower. It looks like Olaf's going to he's going to try to kill me. And I'm going to get a plate here, and I'm just going to pop my ghost and just walk around safely.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Yeah, so nice try, buddy. Maybe next time. So I'm just going to go back. We got the Sheen, Kindle Gem, we already have the tier, we're stacked 102 on it. Bonus mana there. So this is the type of build that you don't have to worry about running out of mana, for sure. So we got the Iceborn, so we can probably, you know, look to challenge him. And he has Stride Breaker. So Demolish does 896, that's going to get stronger the more health we get, and especially with Titanic. Uh-oh, I'm asking for help, but J4 is all the way over here. I'm pinging like crazy, letting them know that You know, Kane's on the rift, but nobody's doing anything about it. Because I know the next players they're gonna cash in on my tower. Oh man. So I gotta be patient here. And I'm asking for help. Got J4 maybe coming? Alright. So we might be able to go in here. Looks like Olaf's gonna run for his life. Kane's trapped. Got my W on him. There we go. Alright, good. Now we can get this tower down. Get some gold.
Killing spree. Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
We got Kindle Gem, and we got Boost of Swiftness, so we want to be fast. Like I said, you're going to be applying a lot of CC. W spam, so you want as much movement speed, slow resistance to keep moving. Works really well with the Ghost and the Max Q. So with the abilities, what we're doing with this playstyle is we're going E, W, Q, Max W, Max Q second, and then E. We got the Ghost, and we're just kiting him, pretty much what we're doing. Got the ult, gain health, got the slow, W spam. Yeah.
Shut down.
Yeah, that's what you gotta be careful with Olaf. You gotta be able to kite him out. And Iceborne is a great mythic, a great counter. So we're gonna be extremely difficult to kill once you get Winter's approach. We get a shit ton of health because of the mana that we have. Start working on his tower. I have a feeling I should be able to take this whole thing. I got Swifties, so I should be able to get away from him. And I have Ignite actually, so he has on-hit movement speed, so I gotta be careful here. So yeah, I'm just gonna fight him. There's no way I can get away from him. So I'm just gonna Ignite him, kite him over here, and I should be able to win. Oh yeah, he's gonna run. Yeah. So that's fine, I'm gonna let him run back. He's gonna, recall. There's nothing he can do. So I'm just gonna, collect the rest of these minions and go back and hopefully buy my item.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh boy. Alright, got a lot of drama happening there, so I'm just gonna go bot lane and push since I already put a shit ton of pressure here. I'm gonna look to take this tower. This tower needs to go. So I need to be able to, you know, get that and start working on this. So we have Winter's Approach. This is what I'm talking about. With the R passive here, gain bonus health equal to 171 mana. So scales off mana. So that's because we have this mana flow band. So that's what we got now. And then when we get diving in. They were so tanky. Oh. Jump. So we get a lot of mana from Frozen Heart in the late game as the last item. That's gonna add more health. And all that health on Frozen Heart, the Rock Solid passive, is just gonna make them, you know, extremely tanky. And pretty much everything in the game, the minions, the monsters, the towers, all deal 80. So armor is just really good in general. So it looks like, I don't know if they're gonna do Baron or not, but I'm gonna continue to put pressure here. They have 306 bonus mana here, almost. I'm getting there. Need 360, and that's gonna transform into the Fimbulwinter. Big bear time. Baron's up. Hopefully, we can make a play. I see her coming over here, so I'm just gonna recall. I don't know this is wooded, so they might stop me here. Alright. I'm fine. Huh. Yeah, we're just gonna recall, and then we're gonna get the, start working on the Titanic. So this right here, in combination with your passive, it's a lot of AoE damage to clear the wave. And since you're maxing W and Q, you get that physical damage. So we got Giant Belt, so all we need is 1,200, and then we have Titanic. And by then, we will have Fimbulwinter. So it's the perfect timing for that. That means more damage and a double shield. Alright, so we're gonna look to fight for the dragon. So we're gonna team fight in a bit. Now that we got this tower out of the way. Alright, moving on. So we're gonna look to go here. I'm gonna pop my ghost and run in. There we go. Got the shield from the E. Got some more stacks on Winter's Approach there. Basically, I'm going over here looking for Kane. I see him over here, so I'm just going to go over here while J4 does the dragon. I'm trying to save Ashy, and I can with the CC, making it very difficult for Kane to do anything about it. Ashy and Volibear work really well together. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't think you want to fight me. need to check Baron here. No vision. Then we'll go back. So we got the Fimbulwinter now. You can see you got the spikes on the back. It just goes well with this skin. I love it. So 191 health. And then now we have the Titanic. So when I Q someone, I get the shield right away. The stun. And then the W spam. When this goes off cooldown, which is very short, you get the W spam. Slow combination is going to give you another shield during that time. So I'm just going to stop them from, trying to go in. Since I got, a double shield, I'm very tanky. Oh! Double kill. So we're going to continue to keep pushing together and try to take out two. If not, we should be able to take everything here and then back off. I'm just going to drop my Ignite. There we go. I don't want to give her any chance to get away. Alright, let's back off here. Because I want my Shine Breaker moment. I don't want to end the game just yet. I want to do it my way. We got we're 5-0, so 600 G shutdown gold here, so let's not give that up. Now we're working on a Hull Breaker. And we got the Iron Pot right there. So that extra health, we also increase in size, so we're big bear right now. Yeah, they can't stop me. I got Ghost, I'm just too tanky, like Ice one slow. And then I can just go back in. They just pretty much kind of wasted everything. And we're just gonna keep pushing. Look like Zed's coming up here, so, alright. I'm still gonna die for this tower anyway. Oh. I'm gonna take this inhibitor back off. Working on this one. And Dragon's up, so I'm gonna make sure that my team backs off because I want my Shine Breaker moment. I want to end the game my way. I don't want my team touching those Nexus towers. I'm telling them to back off and go to the dragon. Yeah. All right. So I need a little bit more gold for Hull Breaker. So I'm looking for I'm looking for farm. So I'm just gonna chill here and keep the pressure while they do the dragon. Need 1,700 for Hull Breaker. I'm very close to it. Alright, so chickens are up. I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna go over here and get the little Krugs. Now we have pretty much all the dragons here. And this right here, Hex Tech Dragon, oh my god. I mean, that's pretty much the lightning dragon. Alright, so we have Hullbreaker, and I told my team wait for me. So, we're gonna do actually a classic kind of diversion kind of thing that I always do is I would pretend that I'm grouping up with my team here, and then I would just like turn over here with the super minions so that the Hullbreaker buff is applied. Because if I'm near my team, it won't. The Hullbreaker doesn't work, so I have to go over here. So while they're busy here fighting, I'm just gonna walk over here and just destroy the Titan Nexus towers. So here we go. So I'm just gonna pretend that I'm grouping here, and then I'm just gonna walk over here. So I'm gonna push this, and then you know, while everybody's focused here, like that, I'm just gonna end the game. Boom! Demolish. And then I'm just gonna kick some ass with the double shield. Yeah, Fimbulwinter, baby. Oh, chomp. GG. 7-0. We didn't even die. So yeah, that's the Fimble Breaker. It's one of my favorite ways to play, and you don't really need attack speed. It's just a balance of ability haze and on hit, and it works really well. And the reason why is because of Titanic. Titanic is unique in that way, where you don't need ability haze, and it also works really well with ability haze because his Q and W um, work with it, and the Q and W apply the shockwave damage, and it's a very quick combo. So when you have like W in 5 seconds and you get ability haste, and you're reducing that a second or two, that makes all the difference in the world. And when you're running laps around them with Swifties and Iceborne Slow and Ghost, I mean, it's the ultimate team fight, tanky build and damage build on hit, W spam type, you know, play style. And you're the Shine Breaker. You can go and end the game at any moment in time. So yeah, I have a feeling you guys will love the shit out of this playstyle, so where you can help your team and do both. You can end the game whenever you want to. So you can dive towers all the way up until the inhibitor, and then you know what you got to do, right? So that's that. Let's take a look at the damage. This looks like the second most on on there, so that's pretty good. Tower damage, the most important. Put that pressure on the map as always. Objectives, obviously, if they would have gave me the rifts, you know, they'd be in trouble. And then the next thing you want to look at is, holy shit. Yep, we're definitely going to be online there. Iceborne, you get damage reduction, and then of course when you get a double shield like that with the Fimbulwinter and your E, you're going to see that. So here's the runes that I love to run with this. So mana and ability haste is pretty much all you need. The last item, guys, is Frozen Heart. More mana, more ability haste. It's just a winter build, the blue build. You can go Ionian boost if you want to for more ability haze, but this is generally enough, and Frozen Heart's enough. And remember, Transcendence is enough. You know, when you have a takedown, you get that, you know, reduction. It's a beautiful play style. So check it out in my guide, the Fimble Breaker.